In the rough seas of life where emotions can steer the ship astray, how can we navigate the waters with peace and purpose? This is the central question of Stoicism, an ancient theory that teaches us how to master our emotions. Stoic emperor and philosopher Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." But what does it mean to have power over one's mind? How can we use Stoic wisdom to not only weather life's storms but also sail forward with more peace and strength? Stoicism teaches us 8 important lessons about how to control our feelings so that we can live a good life and be happy. These lessons are not just philosophical thoughts. They are tried and true strategies that have helped countless people live happier lives. By accepting obstacles as opportunities and seeing freedom in acceptance, each lesson lights the way to emotional balance and inner peace. But Stoicism teaches us that having control over our emotions doesn't mean repressing them. Instead, it means understanding how they work, thinking about what to do before we act, and making brave decisions about how to react. Lesson 1: The importance of reflection before action. In today's fast-paced world where people are always under pressure to answer, the Stoic lesson of thinking things through before acting shines like a light. Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor Marcus Aurelius once said, "The quality of your thoughts determines the quality of your life." This profound insight makes us think about how important it is to stop and think about our thoughts and intentions before we act. For example, if a business owner faces unexpected financial problems, he might not quickly cut costs or lay off employees. Instead, he might take a day to think about his long-term vision. This time to think about things starts a conversation that helps people understand and come up with a better way to solve the problem. By applying this Stoic concept to our daily lives, we create a space for making decisions that are in line with our deepest values and goals. We can improve our own happiness, success, and peace by doing this, and it can also positively affect those around us. As we go through life's challenges, let us remember the power of taking a moment to think. How might our actions change if we gave ourselves the gift of reflection? Taking this Stoic lesson to heart gives us the power to live lives full of purpose, wisdom, and a deep sense of satisfaction. Lesson 2: Take on challenges as chances to learn and grow. How often do we find ourselves at a crossroads in a challenge, wondering whether to back down or push forward? Seneca's profound insights show that difficulties strengthen the mind in the same way that work does for the body. They serve as a timeless beacon, reminding us that our trials are not insurmountable problems, but priceless chances to grow and change. Think about real-life examples. After surviving an attempt on her life for supporting girls' education, Malala Yousafzai used her ordeal to rally support for education rights around the world. Her journey from a teenager in a small town in Pakistan to becoming the youngest person to win the Nobel Peace Prize shows how facing challenges can push us to new heights of achievement and advocacy. Challenges are not stop signs on the path of life. They are stepping stones that help us move forward. They give us the chance to see what we can and can't do, to push ourselves, and to become better and more capable people. If we change our point of view, challenges can be seen as chances to grow instead of as problems to be solved. Lesson 3: Figuring out what we can and cannot control. Some things we can change, but not all of them. Epectitus said something easy, but profound, to remind us of the base on which Stoic tranquility is built. This principle teaches us to guide our lives through life's rough seas by keeping our attention on the realms we can control and letting go of the ones we can't. Think about the business owner who, despite the unstable economy caused by unplanned events, chooses to focus on improving her product and the service she offers to her customers, rather than letting the changing market conditions stop her. This change not only saves our mental and emotional energy, but also gives us the power to make real positive changes in our lives and the lives of those around us. By adopting this Stoic practice, we open ourselves to a life of peace, purpose, and fulfillment, free from the chaos of the outside world, and based on the knowledge that we are making the most of what is truly ours. Lesson 4: How important it is to keep going. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that perseverance is more than just sticking with something. It's also the art of turning a problem into pathways. What was blocking your action becomes the path. This Stoic idea comes across vividly in the life of J.K. Rowling, whose manuscript for Harry Potter was turned down by 12 publishers before it was finally accepted. Her story shows the power of persistence as she kept writing, believing in the worth of her work, and not letting setbacks control her future. Every problem we face is a chance to learn, to come up with new ideas, and to move forward. The question is whether you will let problems stop you or use them to help you find your way. It is important to keep going even when things get hard. Remember that what you think is going to stop you will become the way you use it. Lesson 5. Acceptance is the key to freedom. In the tapestry of life, each thread stands for an event shaped by happiness, sadness, success, and hardship. From the ups and downs he went through in life, Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius learned a very important lesson. Accept whatever comes your way as part of your fate and use it to your best advantage. This deep question pushes us to accept the story of life as it unfolds, not being strong in fight, but in acceptance. By accepting our situations with grace and strength, we not only honor our journey but also open ourselves to the deep peace and power that acceptance brings. Lesson 6. The practice of Stoic. Journaling. Stoic journaling, as shown by the lives of Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, is more than just writing down what happens in your day. It's a deep way to think about yourself and grow in knowledge. Marcus Aurelius's meditations are a timeless example of how writing in a journal can help us see our deepest fears, hopes, and thoughts. This practice of reflection helps individuals deal with the challenges of leadership by setting a good example and encouraging a culture of deep reflection and constant growth within the company. Stoic journaling asks us to stop, think, and make sure that our lives are in line with our deepest values and virtues. It asks us to face our lives honestly and bravely, making sure that our path is one of purpose, wisdom, and inner peace. Lesson 7. The power of questions that make you think. The skill of asking yourself deep questions, a practice with deep roots in Stoic philosophy, can turn our daily lives from a series of reactive events into a thoughtful, planned journey. The questions, is this within my control? And what virtue can I practice in this moment? Lead to a deeper understanding of our actions, emotions, and how they relate to our core values. By using these Stoic-inspired questions, we empower ourselves to make choices that lead to a life of purpose, meaning, and peace. These questions are the backbone of Stoic philosophy, a reminder that our inner lives are just as important as our outer ones. By asking ourselves these questions every day, we can learn to live more meaningful, fulfilling, and authentic lives. Lesson 8. Cultivating gratitude for a fulfilling life. The practice of gratitude, deeply rooted in Stoic teachings, is more than just saying thank you. It's about recognizing the good in our lives and appreciating it deeply. Seneca's words remind us that by focusing on what we have instead of what we lack, we can find true happiness and fulfillment. This Stoic practice of gratitude has been shown to increase happiness, improve health, and build stronger relationships. By making gratitude a part of our daily lives, we can transform our lives from ones filled with fear, anxiety, and discontent to ones filled with joy, peace, and fulfillment. Gratitude is not just a feeling, it's a way of life. It's a choice we make every day to see the good in the world and appreciate it deeply. By cultivating gratitude, we can live happier, more fulfilling lives and make the world a better place for ourselves and those around us. In conclusion, Stoicism is more than just an ancient philosophy. It's a way of life that teaches us how to master our emotions, find inner peace, and live a good life. By applying these 8 Stoic lessons to our daily lives, we can learn to navigate life's challenges with wisdom, courage, and grace. We can learn to see obstacles as opportunities, to find freedom in acceptance, and to cultivate gratitude for the blessings in our lives. Stoicism is not about repressing our emotions or denying our humanity. It's about understanding how our minds work, thinking before we act, and making brave decisions about how to react. By embracing these timeless teachings, we can live happier, more fulfilling lives and become the best version of ourselves.